Now let's welcome all our guests.
Here arrives the pride of the day. Just stand up, please, and receive the guest with a round applause. As they are approaching near the pandal, I request everyone to just stand up and receive them with a loud and round applause. Here comes our honorable chief guest. Receive them with a round applause.
Now, let's welcome all our guests. Reverend Mother Dr. Anla Christie DM, the Mother Provincial. Reverend Sister Teresa Peter DM, Vice General and Education Counselor. Reverend Sister Patsy Francis, the former principal of our school. Reverend Sister Angel Therese, the correspondent of our school. Mr. Tom Thomas taking. A warm welcome. I humbly request the audience to stand up and welcome them. I request all the audience to take your seat. Prayer is not asking, it is putting oneself in the hands of God, at His disposition, and listening to His voice from the depths of our hearts. Let us never forget to pray, and with that in mind, here is a soulful prayer to invoke God's presence and seek His blessings. So, to begin the function, I would like to invite our school choir to lead us in the prayer song. Let us all stand in reverence to the prayer song. Thank you, dears, for creating a heavenly atmosphere here. Great things happen when there is a gathering of great minds. The joyful heart sees and reads the world with a sense of graciousness. It is with great anticipation to invite and welcome one and all for this annual day function of our school. So, I invite our beloved Vice Principal, Reverend Sister Philomena, to spray the sweet aroma of happiness through the words of welcome.
It is good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praise unto thy name. A very good evening to one and all. It is only God's grace that we are able to come together for the Jubilee function of our school. I am extremely happy to welcome those who were with us for long as well as those who just joined. Let me take the opportunity of welcoming Reverend Dr. Anila Christy DM, the manager of our school and the Mother Provincial of the St. Joseph Province. She has gladly consented to preside over this function, but due to sudden inconvenience caused, she is not able to be with us. Even in her absence, it's my duty to welcome. On behalf of the principal, staff, parents, and students, I extend hearty welcome. I extend a warm welcome, Reverend Sister Teresa Peter DM, the General Education Counselor of the Congregation of the Daughters of Mary, who is here to deliver the Chief Guest address. She is a talented educator who understands the needs of the students. On behalf of the principal, staff, parents, and students, I extend warm welcome to your dear sister. It's my ardent duty to welcome Mr. Tom Thomas Tekel. He gladly accepts our principal's request to deliver the school day address. He has a rich academic background. His alma maters include Madras Christian College, Chennai, and XLRI Jamshedpur. He was a behavioral trainer in TCS, UST Global, and other concerns. Sir, on behalf of the management, principal, staff, parents, and students, I extend a warm welcome to you, dear sir. It's give me joy to welcome Reverend Sister Patsy, our former principal. She is at present in CMC Vellore, caring for the needy. She is always ready to help us in all our undertakings. She has put in a lot of efforts to build up this institution along with the management. On behalf of the gathering, I welcome you, dear sister. It's my pleasure to welcome our correspondent, Reverend Sister Angel Therese DM. She is always with us, guiding and helping. Reverend Sister, on behalf of everyone present here, I welcome you. I welcome all Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, the team members of the General Provincial Councillors and the congregation. You are always behind us in all our success. On behalf of all present here, I extend a warm welcome to each of you. It's my privilege to welcome all the parents and well-wishers of the school. Your support to us in our endeavors is worth mentioning. Your effort made this institution move on. On behalf of the gathering, here I welcome each of you. It's my opportunity to welcome our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Prima Kurian DM, who shoulders all the responsibilities. And also Reverend Sister Philo Maria DM, Reverend Sister Angel Maria DM, for all their unending support to make this function a grand one. It is not possible for me to leave the dais without welcoming my dear students from pre-KG to standard 12. I am sure you are going to make this evening a memorable one. Welcome, dear students. Enjoy this unforgettable event of Jubilee. Welcome.
Celebrating 50 years, a key milestone in the history of Christuraja Matric Higher Secondary School, Marthanda. So I request our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Prema Kurian, DM, who shoulders the responsibility of this institution, to present the preamble of school's achievements, the school annual report.
A warm good evening to you all. Reverend Sister Teresa Peter, Chief Guest of the function, Mr. Tom Thomas, Tekel, Special Guest of this function, Reverend Sister Angel Therese, our correspondent, Reverend Sister Patsy Francis, our former principal, Reverend Sisters, Fathers, beloved parents, teachers, and my dear students and friends. The completion of 5 decades of excellence is a major landmark and a significant milestone in the odyssey of any educational institution. It's a point where we look back at the path traveled and look forward the journey that lies ahead. Casting a glance backward, we cannot but thank the God Almighty for His boundless grace and blessings. It is with these sentiments of contentment, joy, and gratitude I present the annual report of the Golden Jubilee year. An annual report is a record of school achievements, participation of the students and the teachers in activities throughout the year. Though the pandemic affected us very badly, with a new enthusiasm, our school reopened on 13th June 2022. The academic year 2022-23 began by invoking God's blessings with the offering of Holy Mass priests, Reverend Father Subhash and Reverend Father Jeevan Josh. Very Reverend Monsignor Jose Bright, the Vicar General of the Eparchy of Marthandam, dedicated the whole year to the Sacred Heart of Jesus on 27th of June 2022. On the same day, Reverend Monsignor Jose Bright lit the Jubilee Candle and inaugurated the Jubilee Years programs. Reverend Mother Anila Christie DM released the logo of the Jubilee year. Christuraja Matric Higher Secondary School family is blessed with 2,601 students and 134 staff. Our school has been growing continuously in every field, be of academics, cultural, sports, or any extracurricular activities. Priority and preference is given to the holistic development of our students. Academic achievements. Academic achievements reflect the diligence and skills to perform to the best of one's ability. The sincere efforts of the students and the teachers brought laurels to the school. Our students of class 10th and 12th got their centum results in the public exams of 2021-22. Our school toppers for the class 12th board exam were Froshniga M with 589 out of 600 marks secured the first rank in the school. Aslin Pepaya with 587 out of 600 marks secured second rank. Febisha F and Nafila Fervin got 584 out of 600 and secured the third rank. Toppers of class 10th, Ashlyn Tishia J with 494 marks out of 500 secured the first rank. Shali SI with 489 out of 500 marks secured the second rank, and Naushiga RK and Jashni Das GV with 487 out of 500 secured the third rank. Many students secured centum marks in various subjects both in 10th and 12th. Congratulations to all our high achievers. I would like to express our gratitude to the band of faculty and the parents who are always behind these students in their performance. The school conducts monthly, terminally examinations and periodical assessments of our students on regular basis. Open house for the parents are conducted to inform the progress of the students. In order to make the children face the competitive exams, school conducts several state-level competitive exams like DCL, IAIS, etc. Dan Hazelmon G of Standard 2nd got 13th rank in international level for the performance in Indian School Talent Search Examination. L. Belinda of 10th and Blestindino VC of 11th were awarded a cash prize for the innovative idea pitching competition in science and technology, which was conducted by ACIC Mariframe Incubation Forum. Congratulations, dear students. Seminars regarding curriculum. Various seminars were conducted based on the syllabus to the students to equip them with the latest developments in different fields. Dr. Arun Surendran, Principal of Trinity College of Engineering, Trivandrum, Dr. Pranesh Kumar of Alfonsa College, Dr. Jidu, Dr. Leo Bright Singh and team of Mariframe College, Dr. Arun, an ISRO Research Fellowship holder, Mr. Russell Raj of Vivekananda College, took classes for the students on various subjects like space science, first aid, robotics, etc. Students had lively interactions with these resource persons. Symposium on life skills. A symposium on life skills was conducted for the students in connection with the Golden Jubilee celebration. Reverend Sister Blessy Maria DM, Dr. Asha Palin, Dr. Pranesh Kumar, Mrs. Aksha Immaculate, Reverend Father Rex SDB, Reverend Father Stanley OFM Cap, Reverend Dr. Deepa took the classes for the students. It helped the students to overcome the stress in their studies, which is an after effect of COVID-19. In service programs for the teachers. Professional ongoing learning of the staff is a key for quality teaching learning. In order to cope up with present situations, teachers were given training by Dr. Thambi Thangakumaran and Ms. Safa of Collins International on teaching techniques. Teachers are given regular follow-ups in the teaching process. Sports and games. In the field of sports and games, our students have participated in inter-school sports and games tournaments, both in divisional and state levels, and won prizes. Our Arlin AV of Standard 9 is selected by Kalo India and practicing at ASI Pune in fencing and won prizes on international level. Our throwball team was selected in the divisional level. Our Andrew of Standard 10 was selected for state level shot put competition and came 4th position in the state level. In connection with sports events of Golden Jubilee celebrations, our school hosted inter-school volleyball tournament and athletics meet in the name Sports Supplies, which means sports binders. 30 schools were participated in the tournament and meet. It was inaugurated by Thiru Ramasubbu, the then D of Thiruvattar, and Mr. D.I. Mr. Shankaralingam was also present in the function. The entire credit for the success in sports and games goes to the physical education staff of our school. Various sports events were conducted in the school for our students too. Regular coaching is given for the selected students and train them for the competitions. Christmas. Competitions and activities organized offer opportunities for students to learn the values of teamwork, individual and group responsibilities. In order to inculcate the innate talents of our students, various competitions were held in the school. It brought out the diverse potentials of the students through competitions like painting, drawing, singing, elocution, collage, flower arrangement, and dancing. In 2021-22, class days for each classes were celebrated to give chance to the students to express their talents. It enhances the teamwork of the students. The Exposientia. Our students in various clubs of our school, along with ISRO, NPCL Kudamkulam, CSI Medical College Karakonam, Indian Postal Service, Mariframe Engineering College, and Malankara Catholic College Marigiri, conducted an exhibition cum working model contest in the name Exposientia on 5th, 6th and 7th of September 2022. It was inaugurated by Reverend Sister Stan CDM, the Vice Provincial of St. Joseph Province, Marthandam. Dr. A. Pugadendi, CEO of Kanyakumari, Thiru Ramasubbu, D of Thiruvattar, Mrs. Vimala Rani, TSO, Students from various schools and colleges and the public visited the exhibition. His Excellency Right Reverend Dr. Vincent Paulus, Bishop of Marthandam, presided over the prize distribution ceremony and gave away the prizes. Reverend Mother Anila Christie was also present in the function. Extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities provide a channel for reinforcing the lessons learned in the classroom in a real-world context and thus considered as an integral part of a well-rounded education. Realizing this, we concentrate not only in academics but also in socially relevant programs. As we know that our motto, knowledge is to serve, our students are actively participating in various programs of JRC, Scouts and Guides, Red Ribbon, Green Corps, and Eco Club, which helps our students to mold themselves for the well-being of the society. Our interactors take up various social projects to stretch out their helping hands to the needy and marginalized in the society. Students added up their little mites to lack. The financial and material assistance given by our students to the underprivileged is highly commendable. We are very happy to inform that GB Lavina and Anushka got Best Junior Red Cross Awards this year. Our Eco Club and Green Corps conducted a campaign program on waste management that gave an awareness among students about the need of clean and safe environment. Students dedicated their prayers for peace of the world on 31st October 2022 in connection with Rosary Procession. 7 of our student guides won the Rajapuriskar Award in the academic year 2021-22. At present, 52 student guides are preparing for Rajapuriskar Award this year. Chris Kids Summer Camp. School conducted a summer camp for the Little Daffodils, the KG students, in the name Chris Kids in the month of April, and it was a joyful experience for the students. Celebrations. All the important national and religious festivals like Children's Day, Teachers' Day, Independence Day, Christmas, Principals' Day are celebrated in a grand manner. The teachers who help the students to get center marks in various subjects are honored duly on Teachers' Day. Students wish teachers in a grand manner. Our alumna, Mrs. Ajisha M. John, Assistant Commissioner of Commercial Tax, was the chief guest for an Independence Day celebration of this year. Our students got a chance this year to perform program in the Independence Day event held at Anna Stadium, Nagarkovil by the district authorities. Chrisma. Thousands of students have passed through the portals of Christuraja in these 50 years. Our school takes students in the voyage of discovery of excellence. It strives first to make good human beings. Christuraja students are now well placed in different positions all over the world. CRISMA, Christuraja Matriculation Alumni Association, was set up in this Golden Jubilee year, and its final general body meeting was held on 26th November 2022. Maybe our alumni are physically not in school now, but many of them have taken time off to share their success stories with the present students. Let me conclude. I hope in all the days to come, the school will grow from strength to strength in all its curricular and extracurricular activities. Let me express our special thanks to the manager of the school, Reverend Mother Anila Christie DM, the General Counselor for Education, Reverend Sister Teresa Peter DM, our correspondent, Reverend Sister Angel Therese DM, and Mr. Tom Thomas Tekel, who is here to give the message of the day, and Reverend Sister Patsy, who is here to give away the prizes for the proficiency, and all the dear ones here. To close, may I affirm that we do not celebrate the existence of building, but we remember with gratitude the people who made Christuraja a school, a temple of learning. It's a time to be grateful, to remember not only the ones at the helm of day-to-day affairs, but also all the stakeholders associated with the institution. the authorities, the parents, and the well-wishers who give constructive, timely advices and cooperation. I am taking this opportunity to thank them wholeheartedly. I would like to thank the management for giving me privilege to serve as the principal of this prestigious institution. I am deeply indebted to all my colleagues for their cooperation and support, which is given generously for bringing up the new generation. May this joyous occasion refresh us to rededicate ourselves to continue the ministry for the betterment of the humanity and for the greater glory of God. Let me close the report by drawing strength from the biblical statement, God is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and helps me. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Wow, definitely for us to be a part of this history making is a gift and a blessing. And I'm sure this report has made everybody aware of our continuous efforts for the all round development of our students as well as school. Thank you, dear sister. Stories always gives wings to our imagination and take us to place beyond the boundaries of physical world to captivate the audience attention. Here we have a tiny thoughts to tell us a story.
Good evening to all. We are standing before you. We are standing before you to tell a story told by Jesus Christ. It's about a father and his two sons. Do you know the name of the story? Can you guess? It's the story of the lost son. Once a man had two sons. He loved his sons very much. The eldest son was very obedient. He helped his father in all he took. He took care of the father's properties, but the younger son was very obedient. But he was very lavish. He was spending the father's money with his friends. One day, the younger son asked his father, "Sir, I want my share." The father got shocked, but the son was very stubborn. Poor father, he gave share to the son. Do you know what happened then? Yes, he sold all properties and went to a faraway place. Poor father, he was very sad. Our hero, the younger son, started to spend his money for all evil things. He started to drink alcohol, use drugs, and enjoy the life. Since he had money, he got lot of friends, and they started to loot from him. At that time, a big famine spread over the country. At last, our poor hero lost all his wealth and became zero. He went to his friends. They didn't mind him. He felt hungry, but no money to get food, so he decided to go for a job. Somehow, he got a job to take care the pigs of a rich man. He wished he could fill his stomach with the bean pods a pig's eggs, but no one gave him anything to eat. At last, he came to the sun and said, "All my father's workers have more than they can eat, and here I am about to starve. I will get up and go to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against God and you. Please forgive me.'" Our poor father, he was waiting for his son's return. When he saw his son from far, he ran to his son and embraced him and accepted him as his son. Did you like the story? I hope you all like the story. Like this, sometimes we will also disobey our parents, but our parents are always good and miss our good. So let's take a promise that we will obey our parents always. Thank you.
Wow, that's very nice. Thank you, dears, for your amazing performance and telling us the importance of love and care of a father for his children. Life is beautiful when we have people around who love us and genuinely care for us. I take immense pleasure to invite our correspondent, Reverend Sister Angel Terrace DM, to deliver the presidential address.
What God has given, no one can give. What He has designed, let us kindle. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Reverend Mother Anila Christie, even in the absence of her, I salute her. The manager of the school, the Provincial Superior of St. Joseph Province, Marthandam, Reverend Sister Tisa Peter DM, our Vice General and Education Counselor of the Congregation of Daughters of Mary, our Chief Guest, Mr. Tom Thomas Thekkel, Reverend Sister Patsy Francis, the eminent former principal of Christuraja School, the esteemed principal of the school, Reverend Sister Prima Kurian, the vice principal, Reverend Sister Philomin, the other former principal, Reverend Vice Provincial, all Reverend Sisters, beloved parents, well-wishers, staff and beautiful blossoms of Christuraja School family. A fine and splendid afternoon to one and all. I am indeed very happy to be with you on this very special day as the annual day of our Twinkling Stars of KG to 6th standard. We are all surrounded by happy and smiling faces of the wonderful audience. As we all know, along with this, we celebrate tomorrow the Golden Jubilee Valedictory function of Christuraja Matriculation Higher Secondary School, MARTHANDAM. So, first of all, let us give thanks to the Lord for His loving kindness and His wonders that He has showered upon us throughout these 50 years. A jubilee evokes life-giving memories. It's a time to rejoice with the Lord. Within the past 50 years of its history, Christuraja School has marked by remarkable achievements of education with the vision and mission of our founders, Monsignor Joseph Kurinyalil, and our co-founders, Mother Mary Kallarakkal DM. On this special occasion, I congratulate the present principal, Reverend Sister Prima Kurian, Vice Principal Sister Philomin, and all other sisters who work here, staff and students for the achievements of the school has attained in the curricular and extracurricular activities, with not forgetting the invaluable contribution by the past principals, staff and students. I would like to remember all the parents, well-wishers, who supported and still supporting for the well-being of this institution. Education is a shared commitment between dedicated teachers, motivated students, and enthusiastic parents with high expectations. God has sent every human beings to this world with a treasure of potentialities to be discovered and fine-tuned. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your potential. These are the keys to unlock the doors of personal excellence. Dear children, rivers no go reverse. So like a river, flow forward with energy and optimism. Fine-tune your personality. Beautify it with life skills. Paint it with lovely colors. And make it with best version of humanity. Life inspires to fly high. At the same time, it tells you to give up what weigh you down and put on what raise you up to become a noble person. Dear teachers, teaching profession is a divine call. Your role is not comparable with any other vocation. Remember, if the parent is the first teacher, the teacher is the second parent of a child. Recall the words of Michelangelo. I saw an angel in the marble and I chiseled it out. Yes, chips out the ignorance in the child in all possible way. Update yourself with lot of knowledge. Be a good motivator and mentor for your children. Stick on their character formation. Above all, teach them to walk with God. Nowadays, young generation is spoiling by the usage of drugs. Teach them to fight against the usage of drugs. Otherwise, it will destroy our generation totally. Dear parents, the progress of any institution depends on a committed faculty, responsive students, and cooperative parents. So, let us work together for the proper growth of our children and thereby the nation. Remember, the children learn more from what you are than what you teach. Be a good example for them. You should be able to give a quality family time with your children. That means switching off everything and listening to your children. Talk positive things. Write things to your children. Listen to their teachers. Listen to their school. Avoid them to be much time in front of the social media. Teach them to trust in God always and to pray. Christuraja Matriculation Higher Secondary School has been rendering a great services to the people in and around this area by molding the future generation with utmost care and attention. I am quite sure that the school will continue to strive with noble vision for the years to come. Dear Principal Sister Prima Kurian, Vice Principal Sister Philomin, and all other sisters here, teaching and non-teaching staff members, wholeheartedly I appreciate your utmost dedication in school and especially this Jubilee year. May Christ the King continue to shower his abundant blessings throughout the coming days too. My heartiest and advance congrats to our young artists who are ready to show your artistic ability and through your colorful and wonderful performance. I wish to spare a few words of my response to our esteemed guests for their loving presence, and they are going to give their inspiring messages. Let us wait for that. Let me not prolong. Let me conclude the words from the Bible. So do your work in good time, and in His own time, God will give you the reward. Wish you a blissful and a colorful evening. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, dear sister, for sharing with us your thoughts and words of wisdom at this auspicious occasion. We are really obliged to you. It's a time of joy and peace, a time when hearts are set free. So, I would like to invite our school choir to sing the Jubilee song. How enchanting! Thank you, children. Really, the Jubilee spirit is heightened with your angelic voices. We have a rich tradition of Aditi Devo Bhava. Here too, we are going to follow that rich culture of ours. I feel honored and privileged to invite our chief guest, Reverend Sister Teresa Peter DM, Vice General and Education Counselor, to address the gathering.
Respected Chair, dear Reverend Mother Anila Christie, Mr. Tom Thomas Tekel, Reverend Sister Patsy Francis, the former principal of the school, respected Principal Sister Prima Kurian, the correspondent of the school, Sister Angel Teres, dear staff, students, dear Reverend Sisters, parents, well-wishers, and all who are present here, wish you all a joyous and a colorful day. It is with great pride and pleasure that I stand before you on this auspicious occasion. It is gratifying that Christuraja Matric Higher Secondary School is completing 50 years of its excellent service in the field of education for the welfare of the people in and around Marthandam. Let's thank God for His wonderful providence all through these years, blessing this temple of learning to maintain very good standard in imparting knowledge and forming a disciplined generation, keeping good relationship with the parents and the public. I wish that this institution may continue the same virtues in the years to come and go on flourishing and rising to still loftier heights of excellence. On this august occasion of the annual day celebrations of this institution, I extend my cordial felicitations and heartiest wishes to all who are present here. The purpose of education is not mere acquisition of knowledge, money, power, and reputation. It is a lifelong process, extending from the mother's womb to the tomb. Its ultimate aim is to find meaning in life. It is a hard task to train and form the young minds rather than imparting mere bookish knowledge. Successful teaching can take place only in an environment where everyone understands and is understood. The education of the heart can be imparted only through the loving touch of a teacher. An education which fails to include concern for others is no education at all. For a child is not a vessel to be filled, but a lamp to be lighted. Jesus Christ is the best and greatest teacher, Guru. The term teacher and Shishya is correlated. This means a teacher can be understood only in relation to the disciples, Shishyas. Thus, it is a relationship between the teacher and the Shishyas that makes the Guruship real. Disciples are the close followers of a teacher. Unlike other teachers, he did not attract disciples, but they were attracted by the very life of Jesus. He never taught a lesson in a classroom. He had no tools to work with, such as blackboards, maps, or records, and he gave no grades. His students were the poor, the lame, the deaf and the dumb, the blind and the outcast. His method of teaching was the same with all who came to hear and learn. He opened ears with simple truth and opened hearts with a love born of forgiveness and compassion. A gentleman, a humble man, he expected or won no honors, no golden awards of tribute to expertise wisdom. And yet, this quiet teacher from the hills of Galilee had fed the needs, fulfilled the hopes, and changed the lives of many millions. For his teachings brought heaven to earth and revealed God's heart to mankind. Like Jesus, we too are called to use all our abilities to love, to discern, to understand, to foresee, and to act accordingly. A teacher is a co-worker with God, invited by Him to be a partner with Him in the great, beautiful, and divine task of molding and shaping the young and growing minds entrusted to their care. Teachers are those who use themselves as bridges over which they invite their students to cross. Then, having facilitated their crossing, joyfully collapse, encouraging them to create bridges of their own. It is a rare honor, a divine privilege, and of course, a great responsibility. Teachers, like sunshine to flowers, help the children to blossom and bloom, thus inspiring them to become all what they can. They are like looking glasses into which children look to get a picture of themselves. If students receive understanding, encouragement, appreciation, and love from their teachers and parents, their self-esteem grows and they develop a positive self-image. If not, the result will be negative. Let's keep in mind that it is better to build children than to repair people. You light the match and they will carry the torch. A teacher is the most decisive element in the classroom. It is his personal approach that creates the climate, his daily mood that makes the weather. A teacher has the power to make a child's life miserable or joyous. He can humiliate or honor, hurt or heal, can be problem creating or problem solving. The power remains in him. It is his decision for best or worst. Liberation of man from all forms of bondage is a major challenge to education. Liberated mankind with self-esteem and dignity must be the outcome of education. Only those individuals with right formation can spearhead the transformation of the society. A network of healthy relationships upholding the spirit of duty, dignity, and discipline must be developed among the staff and the students. Real education produces disciplined men. Only the education that develops the spiritual, mental, and intellectual faculties of man can make life happier. When we deal with the children, a teacher should accept the child with his background, his abilities, and his deficiencies. Dr. Radhakrishnan has rightly remarked in this regard, education, to be complete, must be human. It must include not only the training of the intellect, but also the refinement of the heart and the discipline of the Spirit. Let us make our students aware that a bend in the road is not the end of the road unless they fail to make the turn, and there is an island of opportunity in the middle of every difficulty, and failures are pathways to attainments. If you give a fish to one, he may eat it and may be happy for the time being. But if you teach him to catch fish, he will be happy throughout his life. Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Education seeks the truth. It fosters secularism, strengthens national integration, practices civility, and creates social awareness. Teachers, as well as the parents, must inspire and influence the young minds to choose the right track and do good always. Students must learn to love their parents and elders, to respect the teachers, and to be polite to the others. They should practice to say the truth always, be honest, help others in need, forgive misbehavior of their friends and schoolmates, cooperate with the family members as well as the teachers and classmates, dress up neatly, keep the classroom surroundings and home neat and tidy, and students must have an order in life, be punctual, obedient, and regular in prayer and studies. They should be allowed to do certain works at home, like cleaning the room, washing, arranging the things, to help the mother in the kitchen, and do such odd duties when and wherever it is needed. Above all, they should learn to accept life as it is, with all its hard realities. They should have a positive outlook at all times. No doubt, this prestigious institution is a shining star in the galaxy of the educational complex in the heart of Kanyakumari district. From the humble beginning with 23 students in 1972, it has reached the heights of about 300 students comprising of KG, primary, high school, and higher secondary sections, facing all the obstacles and adverse circumstances boldly. I remember with gratitude the persons who toiled years behind the envious growth of this institution. It is the time for stock taking, Jubilee celebration after 50 years, for taking stock of our potentialities, our commitment to and our thirst for teaching. It is a time to reflect on the past, learn from the present, plan for the future, and rededicate ourselves anew to the great vocation of teaching. Assessing and analyzing the activities of the yesteryears, let's reflect with profound gratitude the unfaltering protection and guidance of that power supreme, which enriched and inspired us with his hallowed fire. I do congratulate the management, staff, and students for your achievements and appreciate your efforts in the relentless prospects of knowledge. May Christuraja School march forward with redoubled glory to the peak of excellence by the blessings of the patron Christ the King. May good wishes to one and all present here. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sister, for your valuable and enriching words. We are fortunate to have you here with us today. It's an honor to hear from you. Dance. Dance is one of the most divine art forms. As we all know, dance has no barriers. It is something that everyone can feel, everyone can understand, and definitely something everyone can enjoy. Now, our student will present a marvelous performance. So, get ready to dwell deeper into the fathoms of dance.